Lionel Messi could join Cristiano Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. In any case, one club is doing everything in their power to do so. Stay tuned to learn more about the stratospheric contract offer. La Pulga's current deal with PSG is set to expire in June, and given his current form, he's going to have no shortage of potential suitors. Inter Miami in the MLS have expressed a big interest, while Christophe Galtier, PSG's manager, is keen for Messi to extend his current deal in the French capital.
Je sais qu'il y a des discussions et que la direction sportive a échangé avec Léo sur le sujet d'une prolongation. Vous dire où ça en est, je ne le sais pas. Léo me semble heureux à Paris, mais après ça sera à voir la position de Léo par rapport au projet du club, au projet du PSG, mais je crois qu'il y a une réelle envie du club de prolonger Léo. Mais voilà, c'est un sujet que je n'ai pas abordé, que je n'aborderai pas avec lui. Il y a notamment Luis Campos et notre président qui échangent directement avec Léo et ses représentants.
But a new club has now entered the race, Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal. According to El Mundo Deportivo, the Saudi-based side want to sign La Pulga in a deal worth $325 million a year, a staggering sum that would even eclipse CR7's earnings at Al Nasser. The Saudi state are even willing to help finance the deal in a bid to reinforce the rivalry between the two clubs. And a deal could be on the cards given the burgeoning relationship between the state and Star. Back in May 2022, the World Cup winner travelled to Jeddah on a promotional tour and ended up becoming a tourism ambassador for the country. And he'll soon be back, as PSG are set to take on a team that consists of CR7 and players from Al Nasser and Al Hilal in an exhibition match. But moving on now. João Felix has arrived at Chelsea, but his career at Stamford Bridge has gotten off to a nightmare start, because he was sent off. Talk about making an instant impact. So what happened? The Blues lost 2-1 away to Fulham in the West London derby on Thursday night. Following a loose and clumsy touch, the Portuguese forward lunged in on Kenny Tete. Studs up with force, a high challenge that connected with the Fulham player's kneecap. The ref had no choice but to reach for that red card. Chelsea boss Graham Potter defended the side's new signing after the game.
All of them will be learning moments. I mean, like I said, João is a young player. He's a top player. You can see his quality. You can see what he brought to the game. I didn't think there was any malice in the challenge at all. It's a little bit high, of course, and then the referee has got a decision to make. He'll learn from it, and like I said, probably rather than anything fantastic from the opponent, it was more our basic actions that can do better, and that's what we have to improve.
For Potter, there was no malice in his challenge.
I don't think it was an emotional one from João. It didn't feel that way to me. It was just a miscontrol maybe, and then just a football action that can happen in the speed of the Premier League and the game of football at this level. Like I said, there was no malice. He didn't want to go and hurt anybody. He didn't lose his head. It was just what it was. So sometimes these things happen and they're against you, and you have to suffer, and believe you me, we are suffering at the moment.
The English tactician has had a stuttering start to his tenure at Chelsea, and he understands the frustrations shown by many of the supporters.
Yeah, but I can also understand that they're frustrated because we've lost, so that's normal. I made sure I went over and clapped them because you appreciate the support. It's not easy. We're suffering. They're suffering. So we feel for them. We feel for their disappointment, and I think it's important that we stick together and we try and get through this tough period, because it really is a tough period.
The Blues have now lost 7 of their last 10 games and have dropped down to 10th in the Premier League, 10 points off of the top 4. Do you think Graham Potter's job is on the line?